Hi and welcome to ITTV. Today we're going to have a look at reviewing your service desk operations. We're not quite at the Tron level of automation with our service desks just yet. However, there are a number of tools available to our users that will help improve the way that we run our service desks and ultimately save us money. So that's what we're going to have a look at today. The vast majority of service desks have probably been in place for some time now. So the question is, when was the last time you reviewed operations? The answer normally is the service desk is working absolutely fine, so we don't need to review anything. Well, technology and processes have moved on over the years, so it may be that you can optimize your service desk, make better use of your resources, and improve your overall business picture. Take a quick look at the calls on your system. If you find the resolutions contain words like done or complete, then you're probably not making the best use of existing knowledge. KCS is an international standard, similar to ITIL, but with the focus firmly on knowledge. Reusing what's already there and building the quality of information. The goal being to improve your resolution rates and first-time fixes. Modern tools will allow you to gather and store data in an automated fashion, following quality control processes. This type of functionality is often built into your service desk. So once you've gathered the information, why not let your user base have a look at it too? Nearly every tool will allow browser-based access for your end users. Knowledge bases can normally be partitioned, meaning you can choose how much information you let your users see. But if you give them the ability to log their own calls and track them, you'll massively reduce the number of calls coming into your help desk to follow things up. If you further take this to templated calls and allow them to access a knowledge base and even resolve their own calls, then you'll increase customer satisfaction and reduce the resource time spent in following up calls. On a similar basis, let's have a look at password resets. We all have more and more passwords to remember. So how many times have you contacted your service desk this year to ask about a password related issue? I've taken a very conservative estimate here of 4 times per year. If you consider each call to a help desk costs in the region of £25, times it by 4, then by the number of people you have in your organisation, automating this function could be saving up to £100 per PC per annum. That could be a huge number. Let's move on to the review of processes. You may well find that your service desk is working very well as an incident management tool. But how well would you benchmark against the other ITIL processes designed to optimize your operations? And then, potentially, how about leveraging your service desk, looking at other areas where you can track and follow calls? Freedom of information requests would be one example. There's another separate presentation on moving your service desk into a SaaS environment. But the benefits are obvious. No hardware, no software purchase, no maintenance agreements, no costly upgrades or support of these, and the ability to allow users 24/7 access from a browser to up-to-date information. If you've got a traditional client-server system, it may well have been correct to purchase that at the time you did, but SaaS has moved on in leaps and bounds, and that could be saving you a fortune. So overall, we've looked at a number of different areas, but the goal has been to allow first-line operators to increase fixes and free up your second-line resources. It can cost 4 times as much if a call gets to second line than if it's resolved at first line. It's all about optimizing your resources, but it's not just those on the help desk that are going to be affected. If you can resolve problems more quickly, then your staff outside of the help desk are able to work more efficiently, impacting the whole business. Although it's hard to quantify this, savings could potentially be enormous. And then we come back to moving the whole system into a SaaS offering. See the second presentation on ITTV for a detailed breakdown of the savings for that particular element. But if you'd like a review of your service desk operations, we can put you in touch with a vendor who will follow international guidelines and benchmarking to come up with a detailed report on where you could be making savings by improving the operations within your service desk. Thank you for your time today.